I became homeless at the age of 17. I remember like my first night, it was just my car and a blanket, and that's it. I just didn't want to complain to anybody and burden anybody with my problems.
Being a homeless mom is stressful because you kind of wonder like, how are you gonna last? For my son being on the spectrum, it was like a goal for me to find somewhere to stay.
If I would have met my old self, I would have told him to allow to get help, because everybody needs help.
Me and my aunt, she would pick on me a lot with things, and it became like a mental thing, like mental abuse. And I didn't want it to affect my son later on, so I ended up leaving. I never wanted my son to ever experience nothing but just pure love, which is what I wanted when I was a kid. And he always made me smile regardless of the situation, staying in the hotel and all, but I would never want him to experience anything I had to go through.
I grew up with a single mom and my sister. My sister has been struggling with addiction since she was like 15. My mom is also an alcoholic. So I feel like I kind of raised myself in a way. I really craved stability, and I just wanted a home.
I didn't want to go back to my family. I wanted to just figure it out on my own. I was literally in a tent, and then somebody I was just talking to at no time just put me on SPY, and I came up over here.
It wasn't easy trying to find a program that would take me and my son in. SPY, just for some reason in that moment, it just seemed like the perfect one to choose. I felt at peace to know I had a place to lay my head with my kid. I got lucky. Otherwise, I don't know where I would be.
The day I walked in, it was just like very colorful in there. There was a lot of people my age there. They didn't look stressed, and the staff looked like me. So it made me feel like not alone. I was like, okay, maybe this is a good decision to like let them help me, and I got an intake.
SPY plays a big factor in my life, providing transitional housing, providing some food, healing arts, and school and employment support. Just to feel normal at times when you go into a certain situation where people will judge you or make you feel less.
I was able to have somewhere to stay for a long, long time. And through that time, I was able to save money. I ended up enrolling into college. I did get connected to a therapist, and they did give resources for like my son, trying to find school for him. So SPY has all the resources for you to be able to share with the youth so that they can be successful when they do exit this program.
When I moved into the transitional home, I was very quiet, but once I started like pushing myself to get out of my own shell, the people in there became family, as well as the staff, like Ms. Marlene and Ray, and we would like decorate, we would do arts and crafts together. It really made it feel like a home. But I feel like the therapy, I'd say, is what I'm most thankful for.
Today, I do photography work. I've been able to go to different concerts. It has opened doors to experience I never thought I would be in. I feel like I have the right support.
Today, I am housed. My son is in a good school, and I'm finna graduate. I do want to be a social worker so that I can make an impact on youth that have experienced the same things I did being in the system.
I have a full-time stable job. I'm currently gonna get promoted to a shift leader. I have a roof over my head. And I can fully say with confidence that I have broke the cycle.
SPY is an actual safe place. They've seen the best in me, they've seen the worst in me, and regardless of what they've seen, they loved me through it all.
SPY has changed my life in many ways. Thanks for all the people that are willing to help you.
Whether it's educational resources, job resources, therapy, it's unbelievable. And I'm taking advantage of everything that SPY has to offer.
With SPY help, I was able to feel more like me.
There's not a lot of places that's out here to help mothers with kids, so I'm grateful for SPY.
I wouldn't be here and have reached my goal if it wasn't for SPY.